Hello, well, welcome back. We're here again after been 3 weeks because life again has just been busy. But anyway, got another one here, which I didn't say is what I was gonna do, but it is what it is. I thought about it and I just kind of thought, oh well, that actually not be such a bad idea, and that's why in today's video is gonna be Pokemon that I think personally could probably do with not that they should have it now because they're great the way they are, but it would have been cool, or they look like they could have had another evolution, if you know what I mean. So that's what's going on in this one, because why not? So I've got 5 Pokemon that I've decided I think could do with that evolution, or would have been cool to see with that evolution. But anyway, only 5. But then if you think of any more, let me know, and then I'll do another one, because I know there's so many more than just 5. I mean, there's 1,000 Pokemon that could have done with something. So, just kind of let me know, and let's get into it. Coming in at, we'll just say it's number 5. I'm not ranking them or anything, but I believe that Sableye, right? It's just a little one. It's got this Mega, but you'd kind of look at it and you'd think, well, that is probably the most could have done another evolution type Pokemon there is. And I can't draw for shit, so I just kind of went and found concepts of line, and that's when I found Obscuri, who looks like a beast. Like, it looks like definitely. I mean, it looks like more like a better Mega Sableye, but I mean, again, Sableye could have been that, and then Mega Evolve from that into something nuts. But I think, Sableye, just being so little and not so strong and having a Mega, it could have done with something, which is what that is. But that is sick. Like, I saw it the other day and I was like, okay, yeah, now definitely I think Sableye could have gotten a bit more than just being a kind of shitty stage 1 with actually a Mega that I quite like. So yeah. This second one, I couldn't quite find the concept idea of this Pokemon, but it starts with a Munchlax and then it goes into a Snorlax, but I think in the middle there could have been something. Now, Munchlax probably could have been like a toddler, and then whatever in the middle could have been like some teenager, and then gone into Munchlax, kind of like a starter Pokemon, but I couldn't find any ideas for it, which is why the thing above my head is green, and I don't even want to know the name of it. But I mean, a middle evolution for them to, not that it deserves it now, because I think it's good now, but I mean, if it did have it, I don't think anyone would care. Like, anyone wouldn't really notice it in a way. So, I guess, that's there. It could have done. Now, as much as this Pokemon is loved, it has a great Mega, it looks cool. Pokemon Go players love catching it for his XP in Stardust. Or Dino, I think, could have potentially gotten away with a baby form, like Chansey had Happiny, Igglybuff, Jigglypuff, Clefairy. I think Ordino could have gone away with that, and that's why the idea of it above my head is Ordini, which, I mean, isn't the worst name, but I think it looks cool. Like, even above my head, seeing the shiny concept of it too, I think it's not bad at all. I think it would suit well, and I don't think anyone would complain about it if it did have a baby. And to be fair, I probably could see it happening, like if like a Gen 10 or something came along. Like, the new baby Pokemon of that gen could be Ordini. So, obviously they can't change some of them. Like, Sableye won't ever have another evolution because it's already been given a Mega. So, but Ordino potentially having a baby being Ordini, I think would work very reasonably well. Now, I know this Pokemon is absolutely useless besides its really cool shiny, and that's a Luvdisc, and that's another one that could do with actually quite a sick evolution, as the one that I've found called Show a Love, which looks sick. Like, if that had its gold shiny like Luvdisc did, would be such a sick Pokemon to see. Like, it would be probably like, well, I don't know, Water Fairy type, but even then, mental. And then that is definitely, Water type probably being one of the best typings in the game, and Fairy being very good too. It would just make so much sense for Shoalove to be a thing, because it would be a bit of a unit, kind of like Feebas and then Milotic, Magikarp and Gyarados. It'd kind of go along with that. Not Remoraid and Auxiliary, but we'll scrap that along. But Shoalove, I think would be great. I think it'd be a good addition, and it would be a very used Pokemon, I think, in my opinion, in any game, really. It just looks very cool, looks very smart, and it'd be great to have. Coming in now, lastly, a shorter sort of video, but I know some people are going to absolutely hate this one. It's such a famous Pokemon. It's known for being kind of on its own, you know, no one really bothered with it. It's got on a new Mega, which is one of my favourite Mega designs there is. But Absol potentially getting a baby form, as much as like, I mean, it's probably a bad example, but Lucario having Riolu. Like, if it was just Lucario being on his own, I don't think anyone would really, know what it'd be like people seeing Absol. But I reckon if Absol got baby form, that would be sick. It would look sick as well. It'd probably look a bit similar to Zorua. I could imagine it anyway. I mean, it's above my head, but I can't see it. But I didn't really look at it properly before making this little part of the video. But it would be kind of cool to see that. Like, imagine playing Pokemon Go, it's in the 2 kilometer eggs, and you get a shiny one, that nice red and white. But it wouldn't actually be a bad idea again, I've only picked out the 5 that stand out to me, and the 5 that I've seen most commonly in Pokemon Go at the moment that could have done with something. But if you lot think of any other ones, just put it down there and I'll make another one again with more, because I know there's so much more. I know if you definitely ain't made it this far, but if you subscribed, right, for example, then my 91 that is currently sitting on at that moment would then go to 100, which would be sick, right? Because I'm gonna be real, I've got nothing against working in construction. I like my job at the moment, like engineering is quite cool, welding, but it's not special, it's not something that I love. I mean, I used to love welding, but like now it's kind of like, back in the day it would have made you so much money. Nowadays everything else makes you a lot more money. So, and I enjoy Pokemon more than probably anything. I enjoy football, but that's boring, too many people do that, and the community is like fucking rude. Like, I get it all the time on TikTok. But you go to the Pokemon community and they're actually everyone, like, there's no beef at all between anyone. Like, I mean, on TikTok you've got people saying, oh, that starter shit, shut up. You know what I mean? I hope you lot did enjoy that if you did watch it all the way through. Sure to try and upload a bit more, because it's been 3 weeks since the last. It's just ideas are running a bit low. But what I want to do is get one of them capture card things and then play Pokemon games on Nintendo Switch, because that would be cool. Especially like running through Legends EA again but recording it, or running through Legends Arceus again and recording it. Any of them was just, it would be fine. And it'd be great, and it's another idea, more opportunity. So it is what it is. And I love shiny hunting, so that obviously gets a lot of views as well, is doing shiny hunts on Legends EA. So that's it from me. Hopefully I'll be back with an idea soon enough, and we'll try and crack on with that. But for the time being, peace out. YouTube Shorts will be coming back fairly soon, if I can kind of be asked, but peace out.